Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Farming Simulator 2015. This is episode 8. How we farm. Alright, anyway. Alright, so today we are going to spend $500,000 on equipment, and I'll show you how to make $1.4 and a half million. But first, make sure that's off. Plant withering's got to be off for this episode here. Leave everything as is. I want to talk about how to balance your budget. Some people are confused about it. They have no idea what I was talking about, buying the beehives and the solar panel. Haha, I didn't call it a satellite dish. Alright, but what you do is, you gotta come over here and look at your balance. Okay, step 1. You have to pretty much do a daily run, do your harvest. Look at how much your wage payment is. So ours is averaging anywhere from 4,700. See, Monday was 2,100. I think that says somewhere thereabouts. So an average of 3,000 to 4,000 a day. Then you have to take into consideration your vehicle running costs. So that's another 2,000. So say on average 4,000 for wage payments, and then vehicle running costs is another 2,000. So that equals about 6,000. If you title up or add up the 3 beehives, that equals 2,100 ish. And then you get about 4,000 and some change per day for the solar panel. So that's about a little over $6,000. So that's how you balance your budget. You don't want to be negative. You always want to make sure you have your beehives, your satellite dishes, your I said it again, solar panels, or your wind turbines. You want to make sure that money is equaling out to what you're spending per day. You got to make sure your loan is 100% paid off. See, ours is at 0. That way we don't have any loan interest at the end of the day. That is your budget. You have to add up all those negatives, while livestock expenses play into that. Property maintenance for your beehives and all that stuff adds into it too. So, I mean, pretty much that's how you balance your budget. So right now, we're pretty much barely even. See, your beehives, they earn 30 per hour, so if you add that up, I think it's $7.20 a day. And we have 3 of them, so 714, that's 21 and some change. And then that is 190 an hour, so it averages almost 4,000 a day. Yeah, so I mean, that's how you got to balance your budgets. Can't wait until get one of those wind turbines though. 1.2 mil. That's pretty steep though to buy right out the bat. Alright, so balancing the budget. If anybody has any more comments or thoughts or confusion on it, just either send me a message or just post another comment and I'll try to respond to it. And I want to thank all you new people for joining the YouTube family we got going on here. We're starting to get a big following, a lot of viewers, a lot of new subscribers, so I want to thank all you guys. There's a few bad apples in the bunch, but you know, like my mama always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, I'm not just going to say anything about them. So I was a little annoyed at some of those comments, but I'm just not gonna get into all that. So we had to delete a few comments. We didn't have to block anybody yet, so I'm just saying this is a family oriented channel. We're trying to keep it clean, we're trying to keep everything nice. And there was one comment, somebody called me a noob. I mean, I've been gaming since 1980. I have 35 years gaming experience. My new Xbox gamer tag has 110,000 gamer score. That doesn't qualify as a noob. He should really do his research and check up on stuff before he decides to blurt out random stuff. But anyway. Alright, so this is what we're doing today. We are going to spend $500,000. We're going to buy the front loader and the pallet fork and the bucket there. We just spent $345,000 on this, but I do want to say I had to pretty much just reload a save file because this thing, $345,000, it seems to be the best tractor. It's worthless. Every single piece of equipment we have doesn't connect to this thing. That is for like the top of the line, the best stuff. Half of the stuff that they even have in the shop for attachment purposes, trailers and whatnot, don't even attach to this. I wasted $345,000 and over 2 hours trying to buy attachments and test them out and whatnot. So I just pretty much just reloaded an older save and got onto this point here. So we're gonna buy one of the smaller ones. Oh yeah, I do want to apologize. We're cycling to the tractors. I'm trying to decide which one to buy right now. So I do want to apologize for this episode taking about 2.5 days to pretty much get done. I put over about 30 hours into making this episode, so yeah, it just took a little bit. So here we go. We're gonna buy one of these medium tractors. Now this is the medium size one. It just still costs $245,000. I think it was 248, or 235, or 238, somewhere thereabouts. I mean, it's $100,000 pretty much cheaper than the other one, but I did have to sell our grass picker upper there and buy the bigger one because this tractor, it doesn't connect to the little one. So I had to upgrade. I kind of didn't get that recording where I had to sell the old trailer and buy this bigger one here. This is the biggest one that holds 50,000 liters. Why they call random like straw and grass liters, I don't know, but this is the biggest trailer there was. This one was 88,000. So there you go. We still spent our 300,000. And we're just gonna drive over to this sheepy farm here. I'm gonna reload them. Why I'm collecting all this grass, you'll find out. It's part of how I made so much money. 1.4 mil, 1.4 and a half, I guess you'd say. So we're just gonna slowly drive our way down here. As you see, it's not as quickly as I thought it was gonna be. I should have bought one of the bigger ones than this, but it does its job. It works. This is the whole reason why I wanted to buy a new tractor here. I was gonna say try to upgrade a tractor, but we have so many attachments and stuff now. We didn't have anything for the mowing here, so this is pretty much our mowing tractor. So the sheepies are down yonder here. There's the lighthouse, if you see it off to the left there. Yeah, this episode took about 30 hours to make, and expenses about $500,000 for me to do this, because of course I had to buy the bigger trailer, like I said, bought the tractor, and then we got to buy the front end loader, the bucket, and the pallet forks. The pallet forks we need so we can move our wool, and the bucket is the whole pretty much reason, or not reason, but way I make the money, which is coming up shortly. Alright, yeah, turn that off, raise that up. Let's get a little speed here. Get over to the sheepy farm. I know it's called the back button, but I still call it the select button just because that's what it's been for generations now. For years it's been a select button, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna call it a select button instead of a back button. But yeah, hitting the select button to swap back and forth between attachments is just really, that's all the sheep's needed. It made me drive all the way down here just to put that tiny bit in. Alright, well anyway, we're just gonna skip ahead here. I made my, if you look up in the top corner there, we got 212,000 now. Enough to buy the big boy here. I mean, you can buy the cheaper one, but I'm trying to go top of the line. Trying to get all the best equipment for us now. So we're going to buy this bad boy, we're going to buy this pallet fork here, and we're going to buy the bucket. We don't need the log grabber at the moment, the log fork there. We might get it. I know a lot of you are waiting on the lumberjacking when we get into the logging. Yeah, we'll get to it though. Alright, and of course, when I made the money and just bought this, it just happened to turn nighttime. So we're just going to test this out, just a hair. The controls seem fairly easy, up and down, left and right, the tilt. Ooh, I don't like these splits in the middle of the machines like that. Jerks the camera left and right, or I mean it's not a smooth motion. Just like that, you gotta like tap left, left, left. Whoa. Do a little dance. Alright, well there you go. Hook the attachment up and spin out. Alright, well anyway, this is the way you make pretty much $1.4 million plus. I'm just gonna say we are playing on normal. You might get more on easy, or you might get less on hard, not sure. But we're gonna park this bad boy over here. We got our little bucket. I drove this baby down here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna turn this all into silage and sell every bit of it. Woo. Alright, so I'm gonna park this up here, fast forward the time, and make sure all this is set correctly. Plant growth, I guess that really doesn't matter as long as withering's off, because we do have crops planted right now. There you go. It converted 100%. Took the tarp away and we fell. Now I'm gonna pretty much just show you a little bit here. Oh, look at our nice clean beauty here. Almost $200,000. Nice clean beauty, but that would be our $500,000 spending for the day. Now this is how you make mad money. Alright, we're starting at 170. Okay, so we made about 1.4 off of this then. And I made that, or, I don't know, I can't even see what that says. Well, that little bit there, we made off of selling that 10% on that first silo here, that first bunker. But as you see, we're getting pretty much 10,100, 10,200 per bucket load. Hey, easy there, Nelly. What took so long was, or why this video took so long to get made, was because I had to earn the $500,000 to be able to buy the equipment, which I did nothing but farm. Pretty much just cut out all the shenanigans, miscellaneous stuff. So yeah, I mean, we cut that out. And then we had to go get, obviously, almost 1,000,000 liters of grass to fill this thing up to 100%. I mean, what does it say? It's 800 plus thousand. Okay, so almost 900,000. So yeah, that's what took so long for this episode. Well, and selling this too. this is the spot I'm going to show you. It only holds 20,000 liters at a time. You see that little red like clock on the side there? Once that hits 20,000, it's just got to slowly dissipate. Yeah, you see I'm kind of zoomed in on it right now. It's at 16. You got to pay attention to that, because once it hits 20, it's pretty much you're almost at a standstill. So this is the easiest by far. This is the easiest. All you need is a front loader like this, and anything that can pick your grass up and come over here and just dump it. I already showed you how to make the silage, so I mean that's fairly easy. You just need the mower attachment with the trailer there to pick the grass up, and just a front end loader. So you can do the minimal startup cost, a little over 300,000 maybe. No, not even, because you can get the smaller trailer and use the small tractor. You'll just have to mow and then hook the trailer up and then pick the grass up and come over here and dump. I mean, it's time consuming. It's not the quickest way to make money, but it is by far the easiest. Because all you got to do is mow, pick the grass up, come over here, dump it, let it all convert, and then just pick it up right here and sell it right here. Yeah, see how slow this goes once you hit 20? You can keep the bucket dumped, and it'll just like slowly just drain it in as it's converting it into the biogas. So this is an important step I wanted to show you here. Look at that, we're already at $215,000. So pretty much each bucket load, because we're using the 6400 bucket, it holds 6,400 units, 6,400. So each one of these buckets makes anywhere from minimal of 10,168, I think was the lowest I've seen, all the way up to $10,228, I think, is the max I've seen. So each bucket load makes that much. And now, of course, here I fast forwarded the time a little. You can see I put it on normal time. I'm doing this non-stop. We just hit the $1 million bucks, so we just got our achievement for hitting $1 million. And you can see it's at 22 hours now. We started at 16 or 17-ish. So, I mean, it is time consuming. But, I mean, you don't have to sit here and do this consistently. You can do a thing of planting, you know, do your harvesting, go load one trailer up, come over here, dump the grass until you fill it up. You don't even need to do 100% like this. You could just do 10%, because like I showed you, that 10% earned us almost 150,000, 160,000. I think it was 155,000 total, somewhere thereabouts. Just off that 10% of that first silo we did the other day when we made the silage. When I showed you that great silage episode, the great silage debate it was called. I mean, that we filled the bunker up to 10%, and that made $150,000. So you can just do that little bit. It really wasn't that long to fill 10% up. But if you want to do 100% like this, you know, just do a little bit of farming, go out, do what you need to do. When your grass is grown, if you have a field of grass, it would be much easier. Just like mow the grass down, you know, pick it up, come over here, just dump it, go do some more farming, earn you some more money while you're waiting. You just take your time, and then like when you go to sell it like this, you don't have to continuously just sit here and sell like I'm doing. You can fill this thing up to 20,000 like it can hold. Fill it up to 20,000, you know, go do some more farming or wood cutting or something. Go mess with your cows. That's our next episode anyway. Spoiler alert. We're getting into the cows now that we have 1.4 yeah, we got almost 1.5 million. So we're getting into the cows, and well, we should be getting into the logging within, I'm not sure if we'll buy the stuff next episode or the episode after. So this is episode 8. So it'll be episode 9 would be the cows. So probably episode 10 will branch off into the logging. I know you are all waiting on that. So within the next 2.5, maybe 3 days, I'll have that video uploaded for you. And skipping ahead again, I'm doing like little jumps here just so you can see I'm continuously staying here, just working my butt off, trying to sell all this. I want to show you the money. I'm not cheating. I mean, you can see how the silo, the bunker here is emptying. You can see our money is pretty much maxed out right now. I can't believe that we get over $1 million just for doing this though. I learned this trick in Farming Simulator 2013, by the way. I had a couple of comments where they were just posted actually earlier today. Somebody asked how I know all this stuff about this game, because I had Farming Simulator 2013 on Xbox 360. So that's how I pretty much learned it all and whatnot. So you can see we're at, it's 22:49 now. I just doing little frames here, just jumping ahead. Alright, so our money is getting there. We still got a lot more to do. Alright, well, I'm gonna get back to work on this over here in just a second. Gonna jump ahead in a couple of seconds and pretty much go straight towards the I guess I won't do another piece until we get to the very end, when I'm about to pretty much empty the last piece. We'll dump the last of it and get our total money check. Alright, turn that back off. Gotta keep turning that off because it keeps getting in the way. Alright, I'm gonna jump ahead here. Now here we go. The finale. This is the last of it right here. I think there's 4,000 pieces left. So we're gonna scoop this up. Alright, got that. Whoa. That was weird. The front of the bucket got stuck in the ground. Alright, so let's dump this off and look at our total money now. Yeah, it says 3 a.m. now. We started at 17, so yeah, many hours. I'm gonna put the time on like I did. Remember, episode 7, the last episode we did, we ended at 33 hours and like, I think it was either 29 or 39 minutes. So 33, 39 or somewhere thereabouts. I know it was 33 hours. So I'm gonna put the time on and show you just exactly how much time I put into this episode for you here. Just to sell off this last little bit. Alright, now, oh, wrong button. Yeah, obviously you've seen how much money we made, but this session alone, 19 hours, but we're at 63 hours and 17 minutes. That's how much time I